Why is C like locked?
C is primarily job locked. Like the tank slot isn't in any tank slot. The paladin.
Yeah, there's like stuff everywhere. My bad. PF is weird sometimes. Hold on, I am adjusting it. Knuckle is not here, unfortunately.
They will be.
Oh. Oh, nice. There we go. I'm just gonna make it all open. Alright. C is entirely open. Does that mean I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes for new people? For people to come in?
You could, if you want.
It's your run.
Well, I don't want to wait too much for people. Like, I know you're all trusting me with your time. I don't want to waste your time. So it's like, I don't want to wait too long. Okay, then I'll give it a couple minutes for Knuckle then. But then we're going to start getting going because we started recruiting 31 minutes ago. So then my final deadline's like 6:35. If anyone does come and see, they're just going to go to golems. I want to stick with the same idea and same. Oh my god! No, I want to still stick with the same composition that we came up with. So if anyone comes and see, they're just going to go to golems. Could you imagine? Come and see expecting slimes. Go to golems!
Yeah, that's a nice little surprise for them.
Yeah. Golems. Oh, Azumi loves that. She loves upheaval. Isn't that right, Azumi?
Yeah, it's my favorite mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
My brain can't comprehend it, but, you know. It kills me in Uwu like more than anything else. Suppression's just whatever.
So I find that funny. Upheaval is literally just the knockback into the bomb boulders. That's it.
Like, turn my camera around and then turn it back around and all that crap.
Oh my god, imagine having to turn your camera. You poor princess.
It's too fast.
My
My brain can't keep up.
You hate Gales because of you, that's fine. Gales. Gales. So that's how I outlaw. I used to call it Gales when I first did it because I was reading it like, Gales? Gals? Like, and then one person was like, it's jails. I'm like, well, where's the Jail? Why does English suck? Alright. I'm going to throw a ready check. Make sure you have a pure, make sure you have a re-raiser. Your conversations have been taken place. You are ready to go. Let's get this show on the road. Hello and welcome, Knuckle. You are on your own. Are you okay doing this on your own and your own party?
Knuckle gets to live the dream.
Live the dream.
I feel like one day I'm gonna host a run of just like
seven
parties, or five parties, and then one with just one spot, and I'll just take that for myself, just to live the dream.
Yeah.
I should do that.
All right, I'm gonna close PF now. PF is now officially closed. And let's do a hard ready check in. That was the ready check succeeded, right? 2, close enough.
Just close enough.
See if we enrage.
Commence frog wipe.
Commence wipe. All good, Knackle. You just joined. Yeah. Sounds good. So with Knackle joining, just as a reminder, A, B, and F are going to go with slimes due to the way our party composition is. And D, E, and Knackle is going to go to golems. Izumi is going to take care of golems. You're going to be in her care. And I will do slimes. That was the quickest 3 minutes of your life. All right, let's try again. Second try. First time doing slimes. Nice. Slimes is comfy. Oh, one more.
Grr.
Are we gonna enrage? Is this the 0.1% enrage? Who has fallen asleep? Oh, someone fell asleep. 2 enrages. Someone wants to join? Alright, hold on, open it up then. Nako can have a partner. It is up. Password is still 3291. Yes. I do like ice cream. Sounds good. Double 7. Yes, thank you, 10 million. Hello and welcome, Tilla Ward. You and Knackle are going to be best buddies. Living the dream, the dual life.
That's
all right. Ready, check.
The dream is gone now, but that's okay. That's how the solo dream is. It's very fleeting. That's alright. That's
all right. Sharing is caring.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, okay, one more minute. That's 1. That's 2. Close enough. Let's try again. 3rd time's the charm, right? Hey! Great job, everyone. A little pat on the back. Alright, jokes aside. Welcome to Delirium Resonate Savage. I am going to co-host with Mayazumi Midori.
Hello.
We're going to split up the calls, and you're going to hear both of our lovely voices for about 3 hours. So let's get comfy. Pop your pures. Pop your re-raiser. Go to the cache. Ignore the buttons. You're going to see shiny buttons to the left and to the right. We are not going to press them yet. We're going to wait until everyone is finished at the cache. This is not normal. We will not be heading back. So the moment you finish your cache and we go towards slimes and golems, we will not be coming back. So make sure your cache is your holster, is completely full. If you need any leftover space, I highly suggest light curtains. Once you are finished, there's going to be markers on the left and right side according to your alliance. Please just go to them. Slimes, by the way, is on the west side. Golems is going to be on the right side. And reminder, A, B, and F is going to Slimes. D, E, Knackle, and Tilla is going to Golem. I forgot I have Lost Death and Lost Assassinate on from earlier. Surely I can just use Lost Death. That's the way this game works, right? Could you imagine? Oh, so cool. Alright, so I got Sweep 2 confirmation, thank you. Sweep 3 confirmation, thank you. Can I get the Duelist confirmation that they have their stuff and Lost Perception?
Yep.
Perfect. Rend 1 and Rend 2, can I get confirmation for that? And Nico, you don't need confirmation. I trust you. Because it's black. It's Lost Flare Star. You're the damage dealer. Perfect. Thank you so much. I was going to say confirm that you have Flare Star because I'm just going down the list, but to me that kind of sounds kind of like backwards. Alright. Sacrifice. That's good. Yeah, all good. A is over here. Take your time, there's no need to rush. Just make sure your holster is full and you have everything you need. Once your party is back to your alliance, we will do ready check. Oh, reminder. So as an instance of any other instance in this game, after 10 minutes, you're going to get reminded in 5 minutes that you have not moved or taken a single action, moved the camera, etc. In 10 minutes, if you have not done a single thing, you will be booted out. We do not want that. Each one of you is precious and important. So please, with explanations, there will be reminders as well from other people, but hit the space bar, jump if you're on console, wiggle around, dance, emote, just every once in a while, make sure your character is moving so you do not get booted from the instance.
Barry,
Correct. Hello. Yes.
who is our duelist?
Freak Elf.
Okay.
Freak Elf, do you have Lost Perception and are you ready for dueling?
Yeah.
Perfect. I thought I heard a yes when I asked for confirmation of that, but I had to double check. Yes, Mahia, you are precious too. You're all precious. Let's go!
Also, I would recommend for healers to just kind of have their just in party chat, just confirm that you have your Spellforge or Steel Sting to just kind of let the other healer know, and so you're all just kind of on the same page as well.
I've been trying to get level 91 for months. Doesn't work.
Just keep doing leveling roulettes, you'll get it eventually.
Something like that. Alright, one more. Alright, cache has been cleared. Can I get ready checks from each alliance, please? C is ready. A is ready. F on slimes is ready. D is it? The 2-man ready check, right? I love it. B, it's A, B, C, D. I'm looking for E. Still waiting for E. Oh wait, we don't have. We're one line short, isn't it?
Actually, no, it is. You are missing E.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, my brain. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm missing E.
Yeah,
E
there's
waiting
one
on one.
keep
Okay.
Pokeballing, and
Oh, we got a Pokeball.
other than that,
Okay.
we are ready. But
Okay.
we've sent someone with Spellforge in their stead,
We'll give it a minute then.
and Lorian can definitely solo heal. Smile.
I'll do my best. Ash is having issues with his internet, so he might keep disconnecting in the fights.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If it happens, if Ash keeps getting disconnected, may I suggest that he moves to a shorter party?
Like C?
Yeah, so we don't lose the LB during the fights.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like switch with Tilla or Knackle, so it's more consistent. If they feel comfortable though, because they will have a lot less people and they're not going to have healer LB3. If they're new, I would rather them stay on E.
Okay.
We will lose the healer LB if they DC though. So, and it is the healer.
E.
So
Okay. I will ask again then after Slimes, because they're still got an encounter before Trinity Seeker. If their internet's fine till then, it should be fine. But otherwise, we'll go from there. We might switch Tiller or Knackle with C then. With E then.
We have another disconnect in Delta.
Okay. Unfortunate. The servers are going
Just
crazy.
Keep wiggling, move around.
Okay, yeah, we'll give it a minute. So then when they come back, I think that's the smarter choice. I'm still going to stick with what I said. That sounds smarter. Just trying to think this through. Just because there's more people, but at the same time, if he's new, I don't feel comfortable putting a new person with just one other person.
I don't think they're new.
Have they
They
cleared?
have all
What's the
the-
name? What's the name again? Actually, let me check the voice chat.
Ashworth, Jake.
Oh, they're back. Still waiting on the DC and Delta though.
10-10-10 race,
They haven't
gear.
cleared.
Yeah, should be fine.
Okay. Can I ask then Dackle or Tilla to switch with Ashbrook then? Thank you very much. Just drop party, come over, and whoever is the leader in E, please invite Tilla. And both of you need to recreate a party.
Knuckle here. Who am I inviting?
Ashworth, Jake.
Roger that.
Thank you. And of course, both of you, please be careful. And bosses. Is Himbo back? D back?
The DC and Delta is back.
Oh, it wasn't Himbo? I'm so sorry. But the disconnect's back. Okay, can I ask for ready checks one more time in each alliance?
Yeah, the Himbo was just fan, I
Sounds
think.
good, Knuckle. All good. You both had a plan, and I understand that. I'm just trying to make it great for everyone.
Someone
Alright.
said earlier
A's
that
ready, B's ready, D's ready. C is reconfiguring, and Tilla is reconfiguring, I realize. F is ready. E ready? Minus Tilla. Okay. Perfect. All right, so then when they are good to go, we are good to go. Thank you for everyone for your patience, and we're going to game soon. Do we need perception on goal?
Yeah, the
That's a
duelist.
Yumi
The
question.
duelist on golems. So we should be good.
Izumi is going to be your host for golems. I will be your host. Very interesting for slimes. And we will reconvene after the first encounter. That is interesting. Some would say very interesting. I love your macro. But yeah, thank you for your patience. Slower start than probably usual DRS runs, but that's okay. Things happen.
Yeah, this happens sometimes. It's alright.
Alright, Till, are you okay? Okay, that's everyone. So A, B, and F, please head west. C, D, and E, please head east. Go for your golem side. You're gonna go down a voice channel with Izumi. She's gonna guide you through, and everyone else stay here. Slime side.
Alright, let's go ahead and get one tank on each of these pile of rubble, please. Looks like we got the blue taken care of, so we need one tank. Okay, Rainbow's got red, and then we need another tank. So I'm gonna mark myself real quick. Just another tank where the jumping circle is, please. Alright, thank you. Okay, so we have one on each. And then Okay, yeah, Mahia, you want to take the north trap in blue, white is clean, thank you. Alright. So, let's go. So we're just going to be doing golems here. So when we start this, these piles of rubble are going to rise up into golems, and we're going to lead... Our tanks are going to lead the golems into each of these 4 rooms, and they're going to put them on the center of these pads. You see how these pads have different colors? And so we basically want to kill the golem on the pad, and with the golem as the same color on the pad. So basically, and if you notice right now, 2 are blue and 2 are green, and so they can change color with an ability called a metamorphosis. And so, like this one here that Aldous and Lorianne are on, is going to go to the southwest room, so it's already blue. And you see the southwest room has a blue pad, so it's going to stay blue. So every time this golem casts Metamorphosis, Aldous is going to use Interject and interrupt it. Likewise, this golem here on the southeast room is going to turn white. So we let the Metamorphosis cast go off the first time. Then it'll change to white. Then after that, we will have Catastrophe will be use their Interject to interrupt it every time after the golem changes to white. And then, so then this golem here is going to be going to the northeast room. And it's, if you look, like pan your camera around, it'll have like a green pad in the center. So this one will stay green. So we'll interject every Metamorphosis cast, and then red golem over here on the northwest. Bit of a special boy here, but it's going to change. We'll let it change to red, and then after that, then each Metamorphosis will be interrupted. And so basically, because there are traps around this this whole area here, there's one trap that's always going to be into the middle of the hallway, and then there's going to be one trap in one of these 4 rooms, and then one trap in another one of these 4 rooms, for a total of 2 other traps. So basically, one trap. Alright, so like, if you take a look at chat here, Freak Elf used their Lost Percept to kind of give us a helping hand there. So like they're saying there's going to be a trap in the blue room, so there's going to be a trap in the southwest room, but there will not be a trap in the southeast room. So for the southeast, you don't have to worry about a trap this time. But southwest, since there is a trap, Aldous is going to go to basically the entrance of that southwest room, pop their invuln, and just run a straight line across, because there's going to be a trap either east or west of that blue pad. And since we know that there's one trap on the blue room, there's going to be one other trap up north, in either the northwest or the northeast. And so, Freak Elf, if we could have you just kind of percept the northwest room as well. Just to give Embo some extra clarity on where the trap actually is. Then, and then for Dunka over in the northeast room, we'll just have you go ahead and also use your invuln. So you just go to you'll go to the entrance to your northeast room, pop your invuln, and just run a straight line. And if there's a trap, it'll go off, and if there's not, then nothing will happen, and you'll just be good. And since your invuln's on, the trap won't kill you. Actually, let's get some more healers up front as well, because we need... Yeah, hey buddy. Preciolite, you want to go over here in the northeast with Dunka. So basically, you're just going to kind of be Dunka's buddy on here. So Dunka's going to take this golem to the northeast. They're going to set it on the northeast pad after they do their invuln and sweep. And then you're basically just going to be healing Dunka on the northeast. And then let's see, and then actually, oh, do we not have any more healers? Oh, okay. I guess that narrows that down to me. So I will be doing the southeast room, so I'll be healing Katha over here. All good. Oh yeah, Ashworth is also a healer. Hey, I didn't. Oh yeah, you want to do southeast? You can. You are a healer. I looked all the way in the DPS area. Yeah, you can do southeast. And I know both these healers are experienced, but just for those who don't know, I do have my icons on. I just totally missed it. But yeah, I know both these healers are experienced, but just to get the knowledge out there, these two South Golems, before they use their Metamorphosis, they're going to do a bleed debuff on the two tanks, and that will need to be Asuna very quickly. And so it's a pretty potent bleed debuff. So basically, when that goes off, just, you know, we're going to make sure to Asuna that as fast as you can. Alright, and so, and then the White Golem has a special ability called Compaction. Basically, when we get it down to like 29%, it'll start casting it, and if the cast completes before it dies, it's basically like a benediction, so it'll just like heal itself completely. So in that 29%, we want to go ahead and burst it down as best we can. And we are kind of, you know, we're a little low man here, so you want to go ahead and just hit it down with some good stuff. You probably shouldn't need any lost actions. I don't think we're that low man, but you do want to go ahead and save some of your better abilities for compaction. And then after that, then we move on to the northeast room, which will just kill the green golem. And then red is a kind of a special character here, so Himbo will be kind of kiting the red golem around the room, because the red golem's special ability is that it punches really, really, really hard. And so also, when the red golem dies, our north and south friends over here will be, they have to deal with hallway golems, and then those hallway golems will get more dangerous when the red golem dies. So we just keep the red golem kiting around until we hear a shout from the slime side of like a rupture. And then at that point, Himbo will bring the red golem to the pad, and then pop the invuln, and then we will kill that red golem before the invuln runs out. And so basically for red golem, we want to make sure we don't put any dots on it, and we'll just get it down to about like 20% or so. And then at that point, we'll just kind of disengage from the golem and wait for the shout wait for the shout, and then beat up these hallway golems while we are waiting. And so for those of you who don't have a role over here, you are all a part of the DPS murder machine. And so we're going to go kind of in that following order I mentioned earlier. So we'll basically just go over to southwest, kill southwest golem, go over to southeast, kill southeast white golem. Then we'll be going to the northeast, killing the green golem northeast. And then northwest, we'll, like I was mentioning earlier, we'll just get the red golem down about 20%, wait for the shout, and then take care of business when we hear that rupture shout. Are there any questions from anyone on about what we're doing in golems? Maya, you can just do the middle trap. And then we're gonna percept the red one. Actually, you're a warrior. Yeah, no, you know what? You can just percept the you can just do the red room also. Yeah, I'm gonna change my mind on that. Yeah, just go ahead and invuln sweep both. I've done the last few times I've done golems has only been like 4 tanks, so I've been percepting them, but we're good. Yeah, so Freak Elf, you can just continue beating people up. Thank you for your early percept contribution. Alright, let's go ahead and run some ready checks. Alright, Delta is ready. I'll still type it out. And then waiting on Echo and our duo. Yeah, we won't have to use any lost actions on golems. I know we are a little bit short, but I don't think we're short enough that we need to use it. He's not ready. Okay, thank you. Okay, E's ready, and then Knuckle and Ashworth, you two ready? Alright. Let Barry know golems are ready. Yes, make sure all of our tanks have their stance on. I see all 3 of the ones in my party have their stance on. Very nice. Alright, let's go ahead and get those golems to the appropriate rooms. Trap has been percepted in the middle.
Trap in green.
Okay. All traps have been percepted, been found. Cryostelite, go ahead and heal Dunka. Dunka and Aldous stand by to interject Metamorphosis soon. And then also cleanse the Asunas, very good. Or cleanse... Okay. Alright, let's go on to White Golem. Oh, good job. Good call on that. Yeah, so all traps have been percepted now. Thank you. Okay, go ahead and burst the golem down, burst the golem down. Very good. And then avoid the trap in the middle. Let's also just give a good smack to these hallway golems. And then we're going to go to green now. Yes, thank you for grabbing that hallway golem. Oh. Okay, no, we're good. Dunka, you know, just move that golem a little bit more on the pad, though. But carefully avoid the trap. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. Beat this golem down. Interrupt, please. Interrupt. Very good. Alright, remember, no dots on the red golem, please. No dots on red. We're just going to beat him up to about 20%. And then we'll disengage. So just get it down to about 20%. Okay, interrupt, please. Alright, go ahead and disengage from red golem, and then let's go and just beat up these hallway golems while we wait for our Slimer friends. And you can also take that south golem up here and up north so we can all just team up on him. Okay, Rupture. Alright, Himbo, just go ahead and pop your invul and get that down when you're ready. Alright, kill it. Okay, now we're not done yet. Let's deal with these hallway golems. They're going to start casting Demolish. So either use Stun, or Sleep, or kill it before the cast completes. And let's also bring these golems to the middle so they're together and we can take them down at the same time. Oh, okay, we're done. Alright, let's just get a quick check, make sure everyone on your team is alive and connected to the game. C is present, Echo's good, and everyone's here in Delta. Alright, let's go up on the pad and go up to the next, back up to Slime Voice channel. Alright, so we're at Trinity Seeker now. Barry, is there anything else you wanted to say?
No, great job, everyone. Let's keep going.
Yeah, good job,
Take it
Slimy
away.
friends. And good job, Golem friends. Alright, so welcome to Trinity Seeker. I'll be calling this one. Let's see. Do I have... Oh, I do have waymarks. Sick. Okay, so welcome to Trinity Seeker. Actually, before we do that, I want to take one of these down. Just move 4 about right in the middle here. Okay. So basically, Trinity Seeker is a lot like normal mode for the most part. Does a lot of similar mechanics, but they're faster and have like fewer tells. So the reason I put this marker here is to kind of go over the fourfold mercies. Also, please be sure you're still kind of active in the game and, wiggle check and moving around all that so you don't get AFK kicked. So basically, if you remember from normal, it's where the boss's swords will glow. Each sword will glow, and then that's like the pattern of the order of the 4 slashes that go out. And so I'll be calling the safe spots as boss relative. So, like if you look at him right now, Trinity Seeker is facing south. So if let's say the 2 swords on the back the back glow first, then the next 2 on the front glow, then I would call it out as like front, back as the safe spot. So let's take this waymark here. This would be like the center of the boss's hitbox, and you want to start close to the center. So if it was front, back, he's facing south, so he'd be at the front. Slashes, little movement, just a small movement forward, and then 2 slashes there, and so we're good here. You could also have like a double movement pattern, where let's say the boss is facing north, and then I say left, right, left. So you start like around left here. First hit goes out, you cross over 1, wait for 2 hits, then cross back over 1. Small movements. Yeah, you don't need to run a marathon. You don't have to go too far. Just if you start close to the boss, small movements is all you need to do. So I'll be calling those safe spots out, boss relative. The other, then there's the new mechanic for Savage. It's that these guys, the Trinity Seeker has like clones, and then so they're gonna do like some Ifrit style dashes kind of thing. And then they're also gonna be a clone that'll do a 4-fold mercy as well. And I'll also be calling that out boss relative, and I'll just it'll be boss relative of the clone. So it'd be like back, front of the clone is how I would specify it. So we want to specifically go to the clone and then do those similar movements. So like, it could be facing like west or east or something. So it could be facing like, let's say it's facing east like I am right now. So if I said like, back, front of the clone, since it's facing east, it'd be like right here, 2 swings go out, and then you go little movement. So that's just how I'll be calling that out. And then, that's about it, really. I mean, there's not a whole lot to really explain here. Go get myself a triangle. Oh, or just a... Let's get this circle out of here first. Okay, let's do a triangle. Alright, yeah, I'll just put a triangle on myself as well. Just whatever. Alright. And so, just want to point out also that these fights in Savage mode are kind of built with the expectation that you will be using your like damage increasing lost actions. So you want to definitely, absolutely be using your lost actions in this fight. Also good, we want to use like tinctures and food as well. Well, you don't have to pop food just yet. No, let's say pop it like around, like when we do the countdown is typically better, but that's up to you. And so, also worth noting is that because DPS LB doesn't take into account all the like buffs we have in this place, it actually kind of really sucks. So for bosses here, we want to use Healer LB3 because of the res restriction. Healer LB3 is one of the main ways to get people back up off the floor, outside of Last Sacrifice or a healer with Divine Essence using Lost Arise. So DPS LB is just a no-go. Like we don't want to do that here. And then
one more thing I will note: if you do die at any point, it's okay, but pop a re-raiser as soon as you come back up if it brings you back up.
Yes.
Don't forget.
Yeah, that's true. Unless you're in the pit, you want to walk out calmly. don't press sprint either. So just don't do any action until you walk out of the death area, basically, and then you pop your free razor or sprint or whatever you want to do. All right, I think that's about it. Sounds like about it. So at this point, let's just go ahead and just do ready checks. Make sure we're all. Oh, and Barry, do you still want to be? Do you want to be a main tank, or do you want someone else to do it?
Sure, I can maintain. Don't
Okay.
mind.
Where are you? Where is?
I'm right here.
Oh, there you are. I'm just gonna give you a little target to ignore one. There we go. Yeah. Okay. We got Bravo ready, Alpha, Charlie, Delta. Yep.
A
Echo
reminder,
ready.
please have all tank stances off. Other than mine, of course. We don't confuse the boss and start moving in and killing people with random tank busters thrown around here.
Okay, looks like I think we're just waiting on Foxtrot. Oh, we got a Pokeball as well. Thank you.
Alright, let's wait for the Pokeball first.
Yeah.
Another good indicator, if you are ready as well, is this purple line. So in all the fights, generally, if you're past the purple line, then we know that you are ready. But if you're not past the purple line, then we know you're not ready.
And also just please wiggle, make sure you're not going to get AFK kicked while we're just waiting around. Yeah, that's my creaky ass chair.
Is the disconnect back?
Oh yes, they just got back.
Alright. Everyone's past the purple line, so I will throw a countdown.
All right, go ahead and pop food as well if you haven't yet. And then also use pots if you got them. And go ahead and use Lost Dervish and Cure 4 at this time. Now let's go. Alright, we're going to be starting out with a raid wide. And then now we're going to get our first set of fourfolds. Okay, this will be front, front, back, back of the boss. Front, front, back, back of the boss. Front for the first two hits, then back for the second two. Be crossing over after the second hit. Okay, go ahead and cross over. Look away from the orb and get away from the flower. Look away from the orb and be away from the flower. Alright, we have pushed the boss, so let's go ahead and go inside the boss's hitbox, please. Go inside the boss's hitbox. Everyone inside the boss's hitbox, please. Alright, now tanks up front. Everyone else behind the boss. Tanks up front. Alright, Solo Buster. Everyone else except the main tank, go behind the boss. Only Barry up front. If you are not Barry, be away from Barry. Very good. We're going to stay here. We're going to stay here for now because we're going to wait for... We're stacking chains, or baiting chains, excuse me. Then when the chain image goes away, then break your chains and be in front of a barricade. Break your chains and go in front of a barricade. Alright, let's get back in the middle here. Because Ifrit dashes are going to be coming down next. Alright, we're going to be going over to Bravo, please. We're going to wait for this first dash to go, and then go in front of the barrier at 3. 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 Very good. Now we're going to stack up ahead of the 3 marker. We're going to stack up together. There's this laser attack is going to be stacked, and we're going to stay in this spot as well. Because now we're going to be baiting some orange lasers. Stay stacked, and then just gonna we're gonna see some orange coming up, and just go ahead and dodge the orange. Dodge the orange, and we're gonna get our sand or stone. We're gonna be on sand, be on sand, be on sand, be on sand. Alright, we're gonna be on stone next, and then we're also gonna get 3 people. We'll have earth shakers. Those 3 with earth shakers, we'll want to take those away from the party. Okay, be on stone, be on stone. Earthshakers, please take your Earthshakers away from the party. Okay, now I got 1 more. Be on sand, be on stand. Earthshakers away from the party. Earthshakers away. And then dodge the orange. Alright, you're gonna get Inner Cardinal of the boss. Triangle is safe. Inner Cardinal of the boss. Inner Cardinal of the boss right now. Inner Cardinal of the boss. Alright, we're gonna go back to the middle. We're gonna get another set of Ifrit dashes plus a 4-fold mercy. Alright, we're gonna go over to Delta. Okay, this is going to be left, left, right, right of the boss. Left for 2, right for 2. So left side for the first 2 hits, crossover after second. Then look away from the orb and get away from the flower. Look away from the orb, get away from the flower. Top sprint if you need to. Now stack up for chains, stack up together for chains. Okay, raid wide coming next. Alright, there's going to be a tank buster on main tank, so everyone away from Barry, or Barry, just get away from everybody else.
I got it.
Okay, now we're going to get a sand or stone with the 4-fold mercies. So the first sand or stone will go off first, and then we'll do these 4-folds. Alright, left, left, right, right of the boss. Left, left, right, right of the boss. And we are starting on sand. So start on sand first. Next hit, crossover. Next hit, crossover now. Be on stone, be on stone, be on stone, be on stone. We're going to get 1 more random one. Okay, be on stone again, and then we're going to also look away from the orb and get away from the flower as well. Alright, for this resolving, you want to do resolve the grid first, then the orange lines, then the flower.
Dead. I messed up where the flower was.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Val, for picking that back up. Raid wide. Alright, we're gonna get a phase change to red, so let's go ahead and stack up inside the boss's hitbox. Okay, next mechanic, we're gonna get...
Should we hold for LB?
Nah. We're good.
Okay.
Only a few down.
Yeah, that's my fault. I messed up with the firewalls.
It's okay, Barry. Alright, don't go ahead. There are traps ahead. Let's wait for our duelist to percept the traps.
We got some dead bodies too.
And then, yeah, and we have some dead folks as well. We're just going to get them back up with our Lost Arise. So what we're going to do is the res protocol. So we're going to have a healer, one healer over a body. Then you're going to slot in Lost Arise. And then you will use your 5 charges of Lost Arise. If those 5 charges do not get the person up, then you'll stand off the body and allow another healer to try it. The main reason we do this is because Lost Arise is a limited resource. And so we don't want, like, one healer just spending all of theirs right at the beginning, and then the next fight, like, all the other... then every other healer dies, and they're the only one left, but they used all their Arises earlier. So it's just a way to spread the resources out. And yes, thank you, Larian. Yeah, if you can bounce back up at any point in this fight, please make sure that you have a re-raise buff active.
Alright, that's everybody.
Okay. Alright, everyone else, just kind of ignore that yellow shiny pad there. I know it looks very cool, but do not cross that. We are going to be going to the right. That yellow pad is just for our duelist. If anyone else goes on there, they are guaranteed to die, and they will not be able to be rezzed, and they'll be out of here.
Also,
So we're
please
just gonna
wait
go over to
for
Dog.
the purple line until you get some RP text confirming the duel has started.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get back behind the purple line. We don't want to end up attacking Dahu too early here. Basically, we want our duelists to start their duel first. Otherwise, they are locked out of the duel. So we want to wait for some RP text for the duel before we engage Dahu.
Something about intruders.
Yeah. Actually, let's see. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yep, there's our good waymarks here. I'm just waiting for, Freak Elf. If you want to do a countdown, you can. You don't have to. Up to you. Alright. Okay, yep, they have started. So the only thing I'm going to mention for Dahu is as this spit flame mechanic, where it's like a limit cut mechanic kind of thing, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so if you have that number, basically go to the corresponding waymark and basically hug the nearest lion to that waymark. Because there's going to be some like lions jumping around and shit on the edge of the arena. So basically, if you have a 1, you disengage from the boss immediately, run to 1, and just be like right on the nearest lion there. Basically, like in normal mode, Dahu does this knockback, but there's already safe spots available. But in Savage, we basically have to like create our own safe spots, and so that's what this does. So if you hug that lion for Spit Flame, he's gonna spit some flame out at you, and then it'll kill that lion at the same time. And then now you've got a safe spot. So we'll probably be seeing this twice. The first time, you just hug your lions, and then the second time we do this, there's going to be tanks will get like a flare marker, and so then they'll be going south, and then everyone else will go north, and I'll call that out when that happens. I'm not going to worry about like ready checks for this. If you're ready, just cross the purple line, and then we'll just engage just whenever you want, Barry, since the duel's already started.
Alright, sounds good. Let's go.
Alright, first up, Dahu's going to be dropping some orange puddles. Basically just watch your feet. And dodge the orange. Okay, watch your feet again. Dahu's going to dash soon, so make sure you're not in front of Dahu. He's going to be dashing now. Do not be in front of Dahu. Dahu's going to dash again. So again, don't be in front of Dahu, but make your way south. Alright, dodge the conal. All right, go ahead and get him back to the center, please. Very good.
Yep.
And there's our lions have appeared. So we're going to be getting the spit flame coming up soon. So watch. Make sure you have visibility over your head. 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4. 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4. Disengage from the boss. Don't read that, please. Okay. Alright, we got all 4 spots taken care of. Shockwave coming up. Either be far out of range or dodge into the orange. Alright, now go
Congratulations
to
on the
a
duel.
safe spot here. Make sure you get knocked back away from the orange. Now we're going to get 5 rotating fire breathes. The second spot will be safe, so you can just stack with me at that point. Okay, that's 1, that's 2. Triangle is safe for caster uptime. Alright, next up, we're going to get the add phase. We're going to be treating this like a big fucking tank buster on our blueberry. So, Barry, yep, just spin the boss around, gather these guys up, and then we're going to AoE these adds down. Because otherwise, they'll be getting a damage buff. The longer they stay alive, they'll get a damage buff that'll keep stacking up, and eventually, if we don't kill them in time, Barry will get mauled by animals, and that's not good. Alright, very good. Now it's going to be repeated mechanics in the following order. Puddles first, then Shockwave, and then Spit Flame. So Puddles first. Next. Either dodge into it or go out. And then now we're going to get our Spit Flames again. So visibility over your head, please. 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4. Please disengage from the boss and go to your spots. Okay, Andy's dead. Very nice. Alright, just got a couple down here. Let's go ahead and get our friends back up. And congratulations to the duelists for kicking some ass. Alright, good. Let's see, is anybody else? Okay, I think that's everybody. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on down. If you haven't gotten your chest from Trinity Seeker, please go back and do so now, because once you jump on that pad, you will not be able to come back up. Let's go ahead and have tanks up front here. Barry, you still good doing one of the west side or east side?
Yeah, I got the west.
You want?
I got the
Okay.
Knight and the Troll Soldier.
Alright, let's get one experienced tank over up to the triangle. Well, I was a triangle. Let's get... Okay, I'll get another shape. Let's get an experienced tank come up to the circle. That's cute. We get an experienced blue tank up to the circle, please. Otherwise, okay, I'm just gonna volunteer someone. Okay. Oh, okay, I got somebody. Alright. Katha Stofy. Alright, so you're gonna be doing the east side bosses. Have you done east side, or have you main tanked Queensguard before? And oh, that's okay. I'm just gonna mention some rate or some caveats here. Actually, I'm gonna unsure. Okay, actually, I'm just gonna give this. Actually, I'm gonna give this to Val. I'm gonna have you do it. basically just because there's just a couple of raid caveats. I'd rather just have if you're not experienced in Queen's Guard, I'd rather have you just learn the mechanics first. All right, so Barry will be west side and Val will be east side.
Okay.
And so other tanks, you can just kind of back them up if either of them go down. And then also if you don't have a marker, they were going to do this is we're going to do slime side will go north, golem side will go south for the final phase. And so if you're in Alpha Bravo or Foxtrot, you'll be going up to the slime side or the Aura Spheres, and then Delta Echo and our 2-man Charlie team will be going down south to deal with the South Aura Sphere. And then if you are a tank with an active invuln during the final phase, you will have your stance on, and you will basically fight for aggro. And then if you get marked with like an orange marker over your character, that's when you're going to pop your invuln. Because that is a Spite Smite. Will basically just one-shot you otherwise. So that's kind of why we have tanks kind of dealing with the Spite Smite from the Aura Spheres. And thank you Ashworth for posting those pictures up. You can take a look at raid text chat. Those kind of pictures are also for the final phase of this fight. Which kind of, since we're going over tank stuff first, if you look at like the pictures, you see how there's these exploding spheres. There's going to be one other sphere all the way up north, and then one all the way up south, and those are our Aura Spheres, and those are the ones that we want everyone basically to beat them up, except our Reflectors. And let's go ahead and just have Reflectors just kind of shout A through F reflect at this time. And then, so basically Reflectors will be reflecting, but anyone who's not reflecting will be dealing with the Aura Spheres first. And so, like I was saying, tanks with a active invuln will all fight for hate of the Aura Spheres. Okay, got an A, an F, a C, a B. Let's see, we need Delta and Echo. And actually, I'll go ahead and do Delta. Actually, I'll help out with that. And then just need an Echo Reflect, and then we also need 2 Dispellers as well for the Warrior. Okay, got 1 Dispel, thank you. And then let's have at least 1 more Dispeller as well to help with that. Oh, Preciolite, you want to do Dispel? And Dragon can do Spell. Okay, yeah, so we got 2 Dispellers. Alright, so Dispel is basically for the Warrior. When we start this fight, kind of like in normal, we're going to fight all 4 of them at once. And then we get them down to 80%, and then they're going to jump away. But when they come back down, instead of fighting one at a time, we fight them in pairs. And so the first pair is the Warrior and the Knight. The Warrior will be using an ability called Boost, which will give it like a red buff. That's, as the name would imply, a damage boost. And then it starts casting a Raid Wide. And so we need to dispel that buff off the Warrior before it does its Raid Wide, or it'll do some pretty devastating damage. So we want to make sure to just kind of dispel, and I'll be calling that out too, just to dispel the Warrior. And so I know there's 2 of you here, and so for both of our Dispellers, just have both of you don't just assume the other Dispeller is going to handle it. So you see the Warrior's casting Boost, just cast Dispel. And I want both of you casting Dispel on that. And then also for healers. This is also where we will be needing our Spellforge and Steel Sting. So let's go ahead and slot that in now. Also, during that first phase with the Knight and Warrior, they will also have either yellow or purple tether. And then, so basically, which makes them invulnerable to that status. So, like, if they have a purple tether, they're immune to magic damage. So we'd have to hit them with physical. And then vice versa. If it's yellow, then they're immune to physical, and then we hit them with magic damage. And so I'll be calling that out as well. There are some hybrid classes like Paladin, Dark Knight, Red Mage, Ninja, Reaper that will require either one. So just keep that in mind. That's about it for healers. I mean, other than and then we already went through over the reflecting. And so, yeah, and we got our reflectors already. Do any of our healers have questions on what they're supposed to do? Okay, so it looks like... And actually, do the tanks have any questions about what they have to do, just for, like, the aura spheres and stuff? Alright, so I will assume that you know what we're doing, as there are no questions. Yes, basically everyone who's not reflecting on the slime side is north. Everyone who is not reflecting on golems will go south. Yeah. And so I'm just going to go over just a few boss mechanics. So basically, also from the Knight and the Warrior, there's going to be the bombs. If you remember bombs from normal, where the Warrior will either tether to a bomb or not tether, and then they'll like hit the ground and you go flying up. So basically in Savage, he can tether to the bombs, or they can tether to you. And so basically your characters are normally considered quote-unquote light. And then if you're tethered, you're considered quote-unquote like a heavy character. So basically when the warrior hits the ground, your knockback won't knock you up in the sky as high as it normally does. And so basically, the way we like to think of it is double or nothing, go big. So like if you're tethered and the bombs are tethered, well then you'll be going to a big bomb. And vice versa. If you are not tethered and the bombs are not tethered, then you will also go to a big bomb. And then if there's like any variance in that, so like the bombs are tethered and you're not, you go to a small bomb. Or if you're tethered, or if the bombs are tethered and you're not, you go to a small. So basically just double or nothing, go big, and if it's not either of those, you go small. And if you are tethered, when you get knocked up in the air, since you don't get knocked up as high, when you fall down, that bomb that you went to, assuming you went to the correct one, is about to fall down on you. So you need to run out of the way of that bomb. So you basically go to like another area where a bomb had exploded. And then the other main mechanic I want to go over is going to be the Mustadia mechanic. Remember that from Orbone Monastery? Good stuff. Where the second pair we fight is going to be the gunner and the soldier. And so it's going to do the... it'll have like first there's going to be a safe spot, which, I'll call that out of where we go. Then we'll get that Mustadia mechanic, that like onion ring looking thing around your character. And you want to show the open side to the gunner. So in this case, the gunner will be at the center. So we'll go to the safe spot, show our open side to the center. And then you'll also notice during that part that there's going to be turrets lined along the east and west walls. So after the gunner does its first hit, you basically want to turn your open side to be in line with a turret along the wall. Because the turret's going to have like an arrow kind of indicating like what direction it's pointing. So you can just try to align your open side with the turret, as best you can. And I'll be calling that out as well. Okay, and I think that's about it. If there's any questions, again, please speak up. Alright, let's go ahead and run some ready checks then. This is a enrage fight, so please use your lost actions. Again, just like Trinity Seeker, this fight's designed with like the expectation that all of us will be using lost actions. Okay, got a Charlie, Bravo, Alpha. Got a Delta ready, just waiting on Echo and Foxtrot. Okay, Foxtrot ready, standing by for Echo. Okay, we can wait for Maya. All good. Make sure you're still kind of wiggle check, move around. Make sure you're staying in the game. You know, like Barry was saying, each one of you is important. I don't want to lose any of you. Yeah, you definitely don't want to get kicked further into the run, and that does happen sometimes. And so just want to make sure you're sticking around as best you can. I mean, obviously, if you have like an emergency or something and need to go, like I'm not gonna hold you hostage, but now just be sure to stay in here as best you can.
She won't. I will.
What?
Kidding.
Yeah, so we're just standing by here for Echo Team. And if there are any questions, just go ahead and, since we do have some extra downtime here.
If that's the case, he might be kicked. Because it only takes 10 minutes, and you get reminded every 5 minutes.
There are things that prevent you from getting kicked.
We'll give it a couple more minutes.
Okay, yeah, Barry, you can decide when if we're gonna stop doing that, or if we're gonna just go ahead and move forward.
Well, I'll give it a couple more minutes, but if he's been be right back that long, I don't want to keep all these people waiting.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
They said something in Discord.
Oh, I checked Discord then.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go ahead. So let's go ahead and ready check again.
All right. maybe he'll come back for Phantom and onward.
You know,
Oh,
I
yeah.
still remember that time where someone like they like disconnected and then they came back way later. That was yeah, they disconnected around like Queensguard and came back in Minotaurs. It was so weird.
Oh, so reminder, we do have an active duelist. So all tanks at the beginning, turn your tank stance on and fight for aggro. We do not want Freak Elf to die really early on.
I'm not good enough at this game for that.
Aw. Oh, no, I think you're pretty good.
Oh, A is ready, by the way. I didn't say it, but A is ready. Alright, we're good to go.
Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and eat. Let's go ahead and eat.
30 stake captain on the board then.
And then go ahead and pass out Spellforge and Steel Sting to your party.
Yes, do that now, please.
Alright, go ahead. Use your lost actions at the start. Don't wait for them to go away, please. Alright, Raid Wide coming. Alright, only Barry and Val should have their tank stance on. Everyone else, turn it off. And then we'll go ahead and get the warrior to the wall, and then the knight to the center, please. Alright, we're in Spellforge. Spellforge, Spellforge. Click off yellow, turn on purple. Yeah, Val, I thought you should be doing east side, boss Val. Thank you, Himbo, for stepping in.
Beyond the
Alright, we got Sword Omen.
Okay.
Ah!
This is
Oh my
bad.
god.
Come back to the
Oh,
center now. Come back to the center now.
Alright.
Now, go back to the center now. Outside.
Be on the edge of the arena. Be on the edge of the arena. If you
fall
land
first,
first, go
or
to an
they
area
explode
that just
themselves?
exploded.
Sorry.
Alright, let's go ahead and get them a little bit more spread apart. Warrior is casting boost. Warrior is casting boost. Dispel the warrior now, please. Dispel the warrior now, please.
Sorry.
Okay, very good. Raid wide.
Knight is really high.
Yeah, let's focus on the knight first. Alright, if you are tethered, you're going to go to a green swirly wind pattern. Tethers to wind, non-tethers to purple lightning. Tethers to wind, non-tethers to lightning. Tethers to wind, non-tethers to lightning. Now group up in the center. We're going to go to the open side here, up to Delta. Near Delta, go near Delta. Warrior is casting boost again. Please dispel the warrior. Please dispel the warrior.
Warrior's high.
Warrior is high. Let's go ahead and even out their damage. We have to kill these two bosses at the same time. Alright, now we are in Steel Sting. Click off purple, need yellow. So we are in Steel Sting now.
Knight high.
Yeah, focus on the knight first. Okay, we are in. Bombs are not tethered. Oh, yeah, let's just kill them. Alright, let's get the soldier to the left wall, west wall, and then get the gunner to the center. Alright, first mechanic, we're going to see some frogs. And the, basically the smaller frogs are going to be, or the smaller fireballs will be showing us our safe spot. Alright, so 3 is safe. Go to 3. 3 is safe. Now turn your open side to the center. And see that queen shot? When queen shot goes off, okay, now have it face the wall. Open side to the wall, please. To a turret on the wall. Alright, back to the bosses. Need tank busters on our main tanks. Okay, raid wide.
Soldiers high.
Yeah, let's target the soldier a bit more. And then next up is going to be turrets. Barry and Val will have you guys invul in those turrets, please. The sniper shot. Alright, focus all DPS on the turrets. Kill the turrets first. Turrets must die. Okay, go ahead and pop your invul on it. Okay, kill the turrets before these explosions go off. Raid wide. Alright, now we're going to get a pyretic or a freeze, like that boss in the castrum. Alright, freeze, motion, move around, move, 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 move. I like to move it, that's you. Alright, back to the fight.
Gunner high.
Gunner is high. Focus a bit more attention on the gunner. We try to keep these guys as even as we can on their HP. Alright, next up is Jumpy Boys. They're going to jumpy jump twice. Untethered soldiers at Alpha and Bravo currently. Okay, now they're both south. Alright, west and north is safe. Alpha and Delta is safe. This whole northwest area is safe. Turn your open side to the center. Now go up against the wall. Oh, or we can do that. Slimes north, Golem south. Reflectors to your spots. Reflectors in their reflect positions. Remember, kill the aura spheres first. Kill the aura spheres first. And yeah, tank with the orange marker. Go ahead and invul that. Oh, I got doomed. Alright, stop attacking, stop attacking. Reflectors back to your spots, reflect again. Everyone go after the aura spheres again.
F reflect down by 2.
Okay, thank you. Alright, healers, go into the middle and healer LB3 now, please. Healer LB3. Again, watch the coat of arms, watch the coat of arms. Don't get hit by the shields. Just got this last one. Alright.
I'm sorry for talking over you. I freaked out at the beginning.
No, you're good. That is an appropriate time to freak out when they get tethered. Alright, everyone give a big thank you to Freak Elf for kicking butt in the duel and getting all of us a hand plating.
And thank
Alright,
you
Barry, I'm
again
going to be
for,
turning this over to you for your Phantom calls.
Yeah, thank you for calling the first half. I will
You're
be
welcome.
calling the back half. We have no dead bodies because everyone did great with the healer LB3. So great job, everyone. So Phantom, we do a fun little game where left is always right and right is assuming is wrong. But
Oh, Barry's talking.
you can
so
choose
much
whichever
shit.
direction you like. So at the very beginning, he does uptime, and where the weave miasma could be is either 1 or 4. And it's a fun little game that we like to do to
Yeah,
who gets the uptime.
I'm a card carrying champion of the 4.
Look at all the 4s! What did you do to everyone?
What? Oh, it's my
Did you
natural
bribe them?
charisma that gets everyone
You
over to 4.
bribed them, didn't you?
I would never do such a thing.
I don't suggest being in the dark there, Aldous, as it's going to be a death wall very soon when you re-pull it. Okay. Hey, you know what you're doing? It's all good.
By the way, if you're not Barry, please turn off your tank stance.
Yeah. Phantom, just like in normal, he's just going to be a little faster. His donut's a lot faster. Overall, it's a little faster. He also has 2 symbols above instead of 1 symbol, and it's going to be also come above. Okay, we're pulling.
There we go.
All good.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. All right,
All good. This is a raid wide, by the way. And we're going to see if it's going to be 4 or 1 for uptime, which he's now in the middle, so it doesn't matter. We both lose. It's going to be 4. So we're going to make their way to 4. We're going to walk our donut. The donut's going to be going a lot faster. Please keep that in mind. Do not walk into a death hole at the end. All right, here we go. We're going to just babysit our donut here. All right, very nice. We're just going to wait for the flash. We're going to go over now to 3. We're going to wait. Just chill here, do some uptime. Well, we're going to stay here for 3 flashes, then move to the right to D. One, 2, 3 flashes to D, please. One, 2, 3, back to 3. All right, next is ads. There's going to be 2 types of ads, the red and the blue, white ghost. The white ghosts need to be healed. The red ghosts need to be damaged. Do not think people are going to take care of it on their own. If you see a red ghost, just attack it. If you see a white ghost, just heal it. This is White Mage's time to shine to one-shot with Benediction. Once the 3rd wave is finished, someone can interrupt his enrage, which is just his raid wide, if I remember correctly.
It's a very lethal raid wide.
All right, perfect. And now it's just uptime. Please turn your tank stats off. I don't know why you're running around in a circle. You're losing uptime for everyone. Can you not do that?
That's called Val being Val.
Okay. Let's see if I remember how to do this part. Alright, 2 is the circle. So I believe we're going to be on 2. We're going to knock back into 2 from B. Then we're going to walk our donut. We're going to wait 3 flashes, and then move over to 3. Alright, now we're going to walk our donut. Alright. Oh, we're going around. Is this the donut that's still going in a circle? It is going in a circle. Oh.
Yeah, behind the boss.
And then be behind the boss. Okay, I thought it was the other one. Well, I killed people. I am sorry. That is my fault.
That's okay.
Great start coming back to calling. Let's go. I
Close to
apologize.
the ice spikes. Almost had ice spikes.
That's
Hey,
my
please
fault.
do not go forward. There are traps ahead. Now we're going to have our sweep 2. Please percept the traps.
It's a
And
million
this
top.
area, and then the next area as well.
Wait for we have a dead body, please.
Yeah, we gotta get some friends off the ground as well.
All right, that's everyone. Yeah, so please proceed carefully. When we transition down the stairs, there's going to be special traps, pink traps. Please be sure that your computer or console has loaded them correctly before advancing. We do not want to pop these. If all of them are popped, we cannot finish this raid. Has everything been percepted? I'm assuming that's a yes. Okay, cool. Please be careful. These are the stairs. I just said that and repeating myself. I am sorry. TA. So personally, TA is my favorite fight in DRS. So I just like how it's designed. So this has a forced march, multiple instances of forced march. Forced march is going to be two squares. So think if you are right here and you get a forced march, you're going to plan to land right here. Do you have markers, by the way, Zemi?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Perfect.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I'll just give a quick overview on mechanics. So the special thing in TA that you need to know when it comes to Savage is the second wave that we're going to see her weapons. You're going to get an elemental brand. This is going to be a debuff. I suggest blowing up your debuff somewhere in your HUD. Make sure you are visible, knowing what your brand is. And the second time we see it, we're going to solve for our brand, not solve for our hot and cold. So if your hot and cold is 2 fire and your brand is 1 ice, then you want to get hit by 1 ice because 2 fire minus 1 ice. So you got to do a little quick math to figure things out, but you want to resolve for your brand. The brand will resolve first before dying. So keep note of that. In the bow game, the second time we see the bow, it is possible to have neutral. You could have 1 fire, and your brand could be 1 ice. So you need to follow the nothing to make sure that you do not get a +1 in either fire and ice to die. Likewise, in swords 2, it is possible you can get 2 fire twice. 2 fire, and then your brand to be 2 fire. So please keep that in mind as you resolve your temperature. Trinity Vows the same way. We're going to get staff, sword, or bow, and we're going to get 2 waves of that before enrage. The staff, we're going to get the forced march. The first time you see it, we're all going to be in the middle, and we're going to force march ourselves into each of the intercard, whatever temperature you need. The second time you see it, you're going to be walking yourself to the outside intercard of what you need, and I will call whether it's going to be in, or which would be closer to the boss, or out would be closer to the death wall based on the unseen eye. Bow, it is not telegraphed as opposed to normal, so either use your mouse, your mind, or I think there's also a way people say like something's high, something's low, or whatever to figure out the patterns. Whatever you need to do. The first time we're just going to force march either west or east, depending on where the flames are. And then you just kind of walk into whatever your safe square is. And the second time you see the bow game, you're going to have to force march into the square. So once you know what square you need to resolve your temperature, you're going to be 2 squares away, and make sure you're pointing in the right direction to force march yourself to land on that square. For swords, swords are going to be called out based on the safe spot. There's going to be 3 other clones with TA, and they're all going to do half room cleaves. I will call the safe spot. Your temperature resolve will always be cardinal to the safe spot. So I'm looking at 2. If the safe spot is 2, that means your temperature resolve will either be on the 1, east of the 2, south on where the boss is currently, or north of 2. It will never be intercard. That will kill you. You'll get hit by 2 of the half room cleaves, and you will instantly die. How you can tell what temperature you need, you look at the sword that is pointing, which all swords are going to be pointing a specific direction. Each clone is going to point one north, one south, one east, and one west. Whichever sword they're pointing of the temperature that they are, that half room cleave, is the direction you go for the safe, for which cardinal you go for the safe spot. I think that's everything. Ninjas have, it's not quite, if you have your weapons out, because you have a little faster movement speed, it's not quite 2 squares. I think people say it's 2.5, I believe. If you want to be safe, just put your weapon away for the force march. Otherwise, it's about 2.5, I think. I don't do this as a ninja. I'm not a ninja main. But keep that in mind. You do move a little more. Yeah, I believe that is everything. Do we have any questions? I'm pretty sure the weapon only applies when the weapon's out. It's like when you flip, you only can flip when the weapon's out. It's kind of weird.
Do you cover Ether Shield and Lost Shell too?
Oh, yes, thank you. If you have your Ether Shield, apply it now. When I got Ether Shield, you don't have to worry about it. You do your thing. I will Ether Shield for our party.
Copy that.
But yeah, Ether Shield. So the raid watch is going to be called Glory of Boja. They all need to be Ether Shielded, please. Wrath of Boja is the tank buster. All Wrath of Bojas, which I will call as well, all tanks will be in front to help soak it. Think of it as like a tank stack. And yeah, Shell 2 will be dished out as well. Please and thank you, which they're doing right now. So awesome. Now that I think covers everything. Oh, lastly, don't feel bad if you die. This is your first time here. TA is a big learning curve for people, as it is like the only real like personal responsibility boss. So don't feel bad if you die. It's okay. Take it as a learning step. You know, even as your dead body, when you're on the floor, look at other people, how they're resolving, how the movement is, so you have a better idea on when you get back up to what it's like. And yeah, I think it covers that. So one more time, if anyone has any questions, feel free to throw it out. I don't like time. Okay, perfect. Can I get some ready checks on the alliances, please? A is ready. F is ready. E is ready. D is ready. C is ready. B is ready. That's everyone. Perfect. So please step ahead of the purple line and let's get started. Yeah. Hope Mahia is okay. Could you imagine just coming back and be like, oh, easiest clear of my life. Could do it in my sleep. Literally. Haha. I just like waiting for Mirakuro and Praise-O-Light. Ooh, okay. I really hope they're okay. Praise-O-Light, are you there? Oh, okay. Perfect. So everyone's here. I'm going to put 30 on the board. Let's get this started. This is an enraged fight. Please use your actions. Use your food if it's running low. And let's kill some TA. I'll do my best not to kill anyone like I just did in Phantom. All tanks dance off other than myself. And let's go. Alright, she's gonna start with, I think, Wrath actually, not Poja, isn't it? Yeah, Wrath. So all tanks up front, all tanks up front. Thank you. Okay, next is Glory. Please use Ether Shield. There's gonna be a bleed afterwards. Now we're gonna get the first weapon. That's sword. Everyone in front, please. Everyone in front. Please get in front. Casters after this can pre-position behind, far away. Next is bow. Go behind the boss. Oh, staff. This is staff. They're already calling it bad. This has been so long since I've done this. Now go behind the boss. Stay behind the boss. Stay behind the boss. Stay behind the boss. Alright, we're going to start with the ladder game. Alright, we're going to get a quick march. We're going to go either west or east. Oh, tanks out front. Tanks up front. Tanks up front. We're going to start in the middle. We're going to go west or east. We're going towards beta. Towards beta. Towards B. If you get any flame walkers, please rescue them upon them reviving. Now you get your fire and ice. Look at the letters. The arrows. And follow what you need. They will take every turn possible. Very good. Next is swords. Raid wide, ether shield, please. Raid protection of stuff, healers stuff. In front of boss. Get in front of the boss. Get in front of the boss. Get in front of the boss. Very nice. Alright, save your burst. The boss will disappear soon. Pay attention to your hot and cold. Three is safe. 3 is safe. Go cardinal. Do not go intercard. One is safe. 1 is safe. Do not go intercard. Okay. Burst. Once the boss finishes turning and spinning, please go out. Oh, right. Ether shield. Ether shield. Alright, so boss is going to spin. Once the dust's done spinning, it's going to do this thingy, so careful. We're going to start in the middle. Start in the middle. Meteors are going to drop. You're going to focus on which meteor you need. Stop all GCDs. Don't greed this. Force march yourself into the correct intercard. Do not greed this. Very nice. Alright, Time for the second wave. We're now going to get brands. Please pay attention to both your hot and cold and the brand. Raid White going out. Aether Shield. Please be behind the boss for the bow. Behind the boss for the bow. We're going to get an unseen eye. After the unseen eye, you're going to pop sprint into the right direction. It is the symbols, the little, not the thingies, these thingies. And we're going towards beta. So thingies, and then towards beta. Pop sprint if you need it. You're going to get a forced march after the hot and cold and after your temperature brand. You might need nothing. Whatever it is, go 2 squares away, force march yourself into those 2 squares, into the place you need. Alright, force march going out now. For a raid wide, lost Aether Shield. And then we're gonna be in front of the boss. Oh, tanks first. Tanks in front of the boss. Tanks in front of the boss. B has no healers. If the tank can lost sacrifice a healer, LB3 is soon. In front of the boss. 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 Boss is going to disappear soon. If a tank can lost sacrifice a B healer, B, please mark your Bs, B healers. Pay attention to your brand. Pay attention to your hot and cold. You may have to get hit twice. Save your burst. She's going to disappear soon. Two is safe. 2 is safe. Four is safe. 4 is safe. Healer LB3 now if you have it. Healer LB3 now if you have it. If you heal raid wide, he lost Aether Shield. If you just got up, please use a re-raiser. Get behind. No, get away from the boss. Get away from the boss. Get away from the boss. All right, we're not going to force march into the corner. We're going to walk into the corner. Pay attention to your hot and cold. Pay attention to your brand. All right, very nice. Okay, get your personal spoils. New people, please follow me backwards.
Yeah, do not go ahead to the queen. Do not go to the queen.
Please do not. No, do not even get close to that orb. Stay away from the orb. New people, please come back with me.
Yeah,
a little game.
So new people could go back to where the traps are.
Yep.
With Barry.
Please come back with me. I see one other person coming. I see a few other people coming. Beautiful. All right, on the count of 5, we're going to run into this pink trap together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to run. We're going to race. We're going to pretend we're Lalas. And we're gonna reveal the secret boss. Sumi won! Congrats to Sumi! Alright, do not move once you transition down the stairs. Do not move. Do not move. Welcome back, Mahia. I hope you are okay. Do not move. Wait for the traps to be percepted.
Blown
Our
up.
preceptor is Aldius. Is everything good?
There might
Everything
be
good.
one
Okay.
from-
When you are, if small people, you're going to get a big boost of speed once your debuff goes away. Be careful of that. I'm just glad you're okay, Mahia. Welcome back. Alright, all tanks. Can I get all tanks in the hallway here?
Someone died.
Someone died? Okay. Can I get a healer to go back? I will wait for...
I think they
Oh, they are back?
I saw Transcendence. They got back up.
bounced.
Okay.
Someone else died.
Oh my god.
It was a tank invuln sweep. I don't think we had an actual Percept.
No, we
Oh.
didn't.
That's not a precept then. Didn't I clarify? I'm pretty sure I clarified and all the sweeps said they had everything. Oh.
I recall when they called for it, they said they were going to tank invuln.
Alright, well, next time, let's not. So this is what happens. Did you say invul pop? I missed that
They
then.
did.
Okay. That's my fault then. Win, do you want to do it? Yeah, Win, you're new. You could do it. Go ahead, Win. Go for it, bud.
What am I doing?
I'll explain it in a second. You can stay on C. I need a tank on 1. Tank on 1, it need all these spots filled. So I need all the letters filled and all the numbers filled with tanks. Then I will explain what's going on. Okay, so that's all the tanks. All right. So this is proportion to the arena north of us in the Mino. So A and 1 will be north, B and 2 will be east, C3 will be south, D4 will be west. What's going to happen is the boss is going to hit 70% of health. He's then going to go to the middle and adds are going to spawn. 4 adds are going to spawn. 1 north, 1 west, 1 east, and 1 south. The ones that are on the letters, they're going to provoke and use their shield enmity and walk the dog on the purple death wall clockwise. If they get off of the purple death wall, the ad, they'll go very fast and start killing people randomly. And every single auto attack will cause a thrice come ruin stack. So to not have
Twice.
that, is it twice? Twice or thrice?
Yeah, we
thank
have
you.
twice ruin.
Okay, thank you. But yeah, so you're gonna walk the dog on the death wall clockwise. That's the letters job. The numbers job. What you're gonna do is you're gonna run he's gonna cast entrapment. So the ads are gonna show up. We're gonna provoke. The letters are gonna provoke and start walking the dog. He's then gonna cast entrapment. Once he finishes casting entrapment, the spaces in between where I'm running could be a random trap. That is where the numbers come in. You are going to wait until entrapment finishes. Once entrapment finishes, you're going to pop your invul and you're going to run a quarter lap clockwise. So north is going to run to east, east is going to run to south, south is going to run to west, west is going to run to north. And just going to run your quarter lap. And if you hit a trap, perfect. You did your job well. And that's it. Otherwise, everyone else is going to DPS the ads down. We are going to burst the ads. We're going to slow roll the boss at the beginning because the ads are the only real dangerous part of the fight. Does anyone have any questions tank-wise of what you're doing?
Not a tank question, but Knuckle is currently confirming if they're alright to do Gambler Revive.
Oh, sorry, Knuckle. I missed the chat. Yeah, go for it. That's your thing. If you want to do that, go for it. Yeah. All good. I appreciate it. Yeah, Tanks, do you have any questions on what you are doing?
So what do you need to do again?
Yeah, okay. So letters are going to grab the ads at 70%. You're going to go to your direction. So if you're north, you're going to go north. East, you're going to go east. South, you're going to go south. West, you're going to go west. You're going to grab the ad if you're the letters, and you're going to walk clockwise your dog on top of the death wall. Basically just spam your range enmity, shield lob, unmanned lightning shot, tomahawk, and just have everyone else will kill it. And then the first thing he's going to cast is entrapment. Once entrapment has been cast, you're going to go wherever the closest cardinal is, and you're going to run a quarter lap. You're going to pop your invul, and north is going to run to 2. 2 is going to run to 3. 3 is going to run to 4. 4 is going to run to 1. And we're just going to pop the traps to ensure no one dies. Once entrapment is casted and you're not a tank, you're going to stay in the cardinal until the traps have been resolved by our sweepers. Any questions? Okay, perfect. Can I get markers for Mino, please? Mino itself. Oh, there's one other thing. Part of it I forgot. So in the ad phase, we're also going to need Dispel, and we're going to need Reflect. The Reflect is going to be going on the fire. I got this almost wrong last time. Fire is going to be reflected, and I think Earth is dispelled, and you just have to tap it. I think like your auto attack or dot or whatever. I think fire is reflect, Earth is dispel, and they're going to be in the inner ring where the boss is, and the outer ring is where we are going to be. Yeah, say hey, I got it right. 1 to Barry. All right. And the second thing he's going to do is while we're bursting down the ads, he's going to do 2 different fate things. One's going to be a suck, one's going to be a blow. You can tell by the spaghetti. It looks like spaghetti. It's like 3 little silver thingies on the debuff. That's a suck. And if the guy is falling down, it's a blow. So you're just going to be either inner or outer to resolve it. The first time it's going to happen is like instantly after he uses it. The second time you have to wait, and eventually you'll get sucked and blowed, but I will call that. I'm going to direct that to Izumi. Izumi's great at ASMR, right, Izumi?
Well, basically, I mean, it's nothing special. It's just one way you can do to think about it is like if you look at the pictures, and one of them looks like a Minotaur is slurping spaghetti. It's like that. And if it's not the spaghetti picture, it's not a pull, so it's a push. So basically, if it has the lines, it's the pull, spaghetti. And if it's not the lines, then it's not a pull, and it's a push. So if you look at the way the ground, nooks in the ground like this, how like these little edges pointing out, if it's the spaghetti, you're on this outer edge, you get pulled up. And if it's push, you're on this edge, kind of forward closer to the boss, because he's going to push you back. Yeah.
Thank you. Perfect, because I didn't want to do that. And the other thing he's going to do is every once in a while he's going to have lightning. When you see the lightning bolts, which I will call as well, you're going to get into a notch as soon as possible, whatever notch you are closest to, because we're all going to be slowly moving clockwise as we're bursting down the ads, which I will call as well. That is everything. So can I get some ready checks, please? there is no questions. If there is questions, please say something. A is ready. D is ready. C is ready. B, E, and F. E is ready. B is ready. I heard the dispel and the reflect callouts. I appreciate it. Remember, reflect and dispel are going to be in the inner ring. Everyone else is going to be in the outer ring. Also, at the very beginning of the fight, until 70%, just build gauge. Do not burst yet. You do not need your lost actions. This is not an enraged fight, but you do want to save your burst for the ad.
Barry?
Yes.
Right now I'm only seeing 2 reflects and 1 dispel. You might want to have a couple more of each.
Why is that not enough?
Yeah, you want to have several for redundancy. So like, you don't want to have like 1 dispel and then if that 1 dispel dies, then
Oh, okay. So we need at least 1 more dispel.
have a field
Can
day with us.
I get 1 more dispel, please? That makes sense. Okay. Okay, we got Val doing dispel, Ash doing dispel.
Okay, yeah, as long as we just have several.
Three dispels right now. 4 dispels.
And just so we're not like putting the entire raid in the hands of like 1 person.
Okay.
That's
So
all.
4 dispels, 3 reflects. I'm looking at.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think.
Do we have enough reflect? Can I get 1 more? Well, yeah, we have watermelon instead of reflect as well. Yeah, we have 3 reflects, 4 dispels. Okay. I'm gonna trust you. Figured it all out with that. Okay, yeah. That being said, please pass the purple line. Let's get started. Again, do not need lost actions, but please save your burst until the ads show up. We want to kill the ads as fast as possible, as it is the most dangerous part, and we don't want people to die. Waiting on watermelon. Okay, we're all good. 30 seconds on the board. Yes, that is correct. So if the ads are resolving, everything is fine, still stay away from the inner ring until all the balls have resolved. Alright, we start. Turn your tank stats off, please. Spake that.
That's a
Get away
DPS.
from Tofu. Get away from Tofu. Okay, do not burst. I forgot about the vicious swipe. Get away from the wax. There's going to be 3 conals. Just get away from the conals. I got distracted from the tank stance. I'm sorry. Big. This is really big. Get away. 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 Okay, if you're go to your spot now, based on where you're doing your tanks. Tanks go in your spot now. Grab your ad. Walk it along the purple clockwise. Walk along the purple clockwise. Walk it along the purple clockwise. Entrapment going out. Pop invul. Run your quarter lap.
There's 2. Okay.
Resolve your debuff.
Resolve your debuff. Resolve your debuff. Resolve your debuff. What is going on? Lightning. Go into the notch with lightning. Go into the notch with lightning.
There is an aggro issue.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now.
You just need their stance on and just.
The tank stance at the beginning messed everything up. I don't know if we can save this.
Well,
Go into a notch. Go into a notch. Go into a notch.
Debuffs.
Go into a notch.
Debuffs
The
are
bolt
out
is
there.
still active. Don't give up. All right, resolve debuffs.
Resolve your debuff now. Resolve your.
Let's get two tank. If there's a tank up, let's get this. Just try to control the situation as best as we can. Get into the notch.
Lightning notch.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna roll for res. Try to get some people up.
Okay.
Repop, re-razor if you have it.
Debuffs going out. Pay attention. Trying to look for a tank. Get into a notch. Here, I'll roll right here. Debuffs resolving soon. Alright. Respect balls. I'm gonna res over here.
AoEs are going out. Take them out. Take them out.
No, didn't make it. Sorry.
You're gonna get AoEs, rapid bolts. Take them out.
Oh fuck.
Go out.
Get
go
out. Get out. 111 swing. Get out. Very far away. Very far away. Very nice. Rapid bolts. There's going to be 2 sets of this, and there's going to be a proximity afterwards. Take them out. It's going to be another set. Take them out. It's going to be a proximity. Bait the proximity. Crushing hoof. Run away from the proximity. Away from the proximity. Do not get hit in the rapid bolts. Okay. Triple whack. 1, 2, 3. Next is going to be a tank buster. Get away from the tank. Okay, after 1 auto attack, pop your Surecaster Arms Length. Pop it now. Triple whack. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're going to start the loop again. And next is Rapid Bolts, I believe. No, Raid Wide first. Thank you, Zimmy. Okay, Rapid Bolts, take it out. Rapid Bolts, take it out.
Do not go to the queen. Do not go ahead. We're gonna stay in
Wait
this
for
arena
the bodies. Wait for the bodies. New people first, please. New people take priority, please. Try and bring all of our friends up. Great job, everyone, for not wiping. We have one more, looks like.
At least 2 more. At least 2 in my party.
Oh, okay. I'm missing. I don't know where the other one is.
Excuse me. Okay.
Wait, do not move ahead. I want to make
think
sure
that's
everyone's alive first. Wait, please.
Yeah, everyone in Delta is alive.
Everyone in Alpha's alive. Are we good? I don't see any dead bodies. We are good. Okay, please proceed to the Queen then. Don't forget your personal spoils. Great job, everyone. And enjoy your cutscene. I'm gonna turn over the last boss to Mayazumi. She's going to explain this for you.
Hello. I'll wait for our cutscene enjoyers to enjoy their cutscene. No rush. We got plenty of time. Also, if you came back up from Minnow, please pop a re-raiser if you have one. Alrighty, looks like everyone is here, so let's go ahead and have 3 pure invuln tanks. That is Paladin or Gunbreaker. Please come up front. Blueberry, where are you at? Don't think you're escaping.
No, I'm not gonna escape.
Okay, good. Okay, so we'll have Aldous start first, then Barry, and then Val. So basically, we're gonna be disrespecting the Queen's cleansing / tank buster with pure invuln. So basically, the way this works, first, Aldous is gonna start out as our main tank for the beginning of this fight. Queen will use cleansing /. Aldous will use hollowed ground at about like halfway in the cast. Cleansing / will hit them twice. Then at that point, Barry, a lovely host, very interesting, will have his stance on, provoke, then he will have the boss up until the next cleansing /, in which they'll basically repeat the process. So Queen will use cleansing /, then Barry will pop hollow ground. Then Barry will get hit twice, invulned, and then Val will then have stance on and provoke, and then take the boss for the rest of the fight. Alright, and then let's go ahead and get some reflects and dispels. Just kind of shout or yelled out, or shout or whatever. I'm going to be dispelling as well, but I want to have some others too. And then, okay. And then
Be
also,
safe as well, because this is the last fight. When we get to the reflect, everyone can reflect. You more than welcome to use your light curtain. Be safe.
Yeah, I just want to have a few just kind of just calling it out as well. But yeah, basically this fight is why we have 2 light curtains and the requirements to participate. It's so basically I'll be calling out to use your reflect. Now, if you're not reflecting, then you can follow me. I'll be the plus symbol here. You can follow where I'm going because I'm going to be going away from the orbs because I'm going to be dispelling. So if you don't have a reflect or you just don't have that capability, you just follow me and just kind of stay away from the orbs so they don't zap you. And then we'll be going in. Basically, the Queen's going to have like a sovereignty gauge, and then when it hits 100, there's going to be this big-ass lightning orbs kind of all around the arena, and they're going to be pulsing. And they pulse out some pretty big AoEs, so if you're not reflecting, you want to be away from the lightning orbs. And then for everyone else, they're going to pop their light curtain or their lost reflect. They're going to have that lost reflect buff active, then they're going to stand near the lightning orb, so they can reflect the lightning back at the lightning, or at the orb. When enough damage is dealt and the orb is, dead, it's going to basically turn into this, like, shell-looking thing. At that point, then everybody goes into the shell, because the reason we're doing this is the Queen does this big raid-wide, and we trying to create this shell to protect us from said raid-wide. At the same time, the Queen's going to have 4 buffs that will need to be dispelled. So that's why we need both reflectors and dispellers for this fight. So basically while that's being reflected, we're going to have like several of us spamming dispel on the Queen until all 4 buffs are gone. Okay, we can't leave a single buff on the Queen when she does her raid wide. And so that's why we've got our reflect and dispel shouts or yells or whatever. And then also, if you have light curtain, you are basically a backup reflector and can help out, an assistant reflector, if you will. As long as you just have 1 equipped, you should be okay. So, I mean, there's 4. She has 4 buffs, and we're gonna see that lightning orb phase twice. So, let's get 2 more dispellers. Let's see. I mean, let's see, how many do we got? We have 1 there. Okay, yeah, and I'm gonna do. So let's have 2 more dispellers. Yeah, that's fine. You can dispel instead of reflect. Yeah, okay, so we got 4 dispellers now. Very nice. Alright, so Queen. The main mechanic that we're going to go over also is just, we're going to go over super chests, and then also some of the relentless plays. So basically super chest is kind of what these wave marks are revolving around. And so like in normal mode, she hits you with the Queen's Edict thing, you get the numbers over your character, and then you have to move that number from your starting position in order to not get hurt. In Savage, you get 2 sets of numbers, and so you basically want to add up. So like you start out with, you move 1 set, and then you wait for the guards to move, and they're going to do some attacks at the same time, and then you do your second movement. And then there's going to be for your second movement, you want to end up in a safe spot, either center north or center south. And so I'll be kind of calling this stuff out. And so what you want to do, you want to add up the 2 numbers of your debuffs. So if you have, let's say, 3, and then you have a debuff that's 2, and then the 3 debuff has a shorter timer than the 2 debuff. So that means you'll need to move 3 first. And then the sum of those numbers is 5. And so the way I'll be calling that out would be something like, let's just give an example of wall, safe, back, unsafe. 5's on Charlie, 6's to the left of Charlie, and 7's on Bravo. So basically, if the sum of your number is 5, you will start on the Charlie marker. If the sum would be 6, you'd be on that square just to the left of Charlie, and if the sum of those 2 numbers is 7, you'll be on the Bravo. And then then I'll be telling you, stand by for Queen's Edict, and then we're gonna march up the Charlie column. So see that column over here, which is where the Charlie column is at. So we'd basically be moving up that column for the amount of the dot that's over your head. You want to move that number, and then you stop when that number is off your head. If you've moved too far, you'll know, because you'll have this like big red fucking gash thing over your character. And so if you see that red gash over your character, you want to just go backtrack, and then it'll go away. And so I'll be calling that out as well. So basically, you'll want to just main thing is to note the sum of your 2 debuffs. And so, several different combinations there, so just kind of follow my callouts on that. Then then there's going to be relentless plays. I'm going to go over just a couple of them. So, and also please be sure to move around as well. And also, let's go ahead and try to get some, if we have any shell gamers around, we also want some Lost Shell 2 as well. So, yeah, because the raid wides in this place, from the Queen's raid wides kind of slap pretty hard. So you want to make sure to have mitigation. So moving on to the Relentless plays. Relentless play number 1 here. It's going to have some of the mechanics from the Queensguard fight we did earlier. So we're going to get the first we're going to get the North Swain Glow, which is going to push us in a cardinal direction, and then we're going to have the tethers to the green swirly wind, non-tethers to the purple staticky lightning. But since we're being pushed in a cardinal direction, we just want to make sure you want to be in that, you want to move the cardinal direction first, and then go to the appropriate wind or lightning in that cardinal direction. And then the gunner will be on the northwest, kind of in between 3 and 4. And so we're going to do the Mystadium mechanic again at the same time. So you want to turn your open side to the northwest, like at around 3 to 4. And then again, you're also going to have the turrets along the wall, so you'll have to do that as well. Then Relentless play number 2, we're going to start in the middle. We're going to get the Knights is going to do a Shield Omen knockback thing. And then the Queen is going to do a diagonal slash down the arena. And so depending on how that pattern turns out, we could have a small safe spot. So, I'll just be calling that out. Also just kind of, just follow me as best you can. I'll do my best not to get the raid destroyed, but if I do, then oops. Then the next pattern for Relentless 2 is there's 4 Queen soldiers that have 2 of them will have the tethered, and then 2 will be untethered, and then the Queen's gonna slice down half the arena at the same time. So we'll have we'll be kind of guiding you guys to another safe spot there. And so you just kind of follow me as best you can on that. And then the other one I'm going to be calling or explaining is going to be one of the first mechanics. Is what we call murder chess. You actually see a little bit of it in normal mode if you play it without doing the whole deep essence or big deep speed running. If you're just doing it normal speed where you see all the mechanics, you're going to see the first half of it basically where the Queen will do North Swain's Glow, push us in a cardinal direction, and there's going to be some of those guards in one in each cardinal direction, and then they're going to be moving a set of squares, and then they're going to do a cross shape AOE when they stop. So it's quite a bit of a mouthful for me to say on that one. So just follow me on that as best you can. And just if you're going to follow me, then you want to stack right where I'm at. See how close me and Barry are right here. You want to be this close if you're going to follow me for that. Yeah, and we definitely want people to have shell as well, because the raid wides hurt a lot. And just like at TA, we want our tanks to be using Lost Ether Shield for every raid wide. The raid wides are called Empyrean Inequity, and then there's also going to be another raid wide called God Save the Queen, and we want to use Ether Shield for all of those. Alright, now are there any questions? Yeah, let's make sure we get everyone with Shell 2. Let's say, if you still need Shell 2, please go behind the purple line.
Like I said too, everyone should be reflecting. If you have a light curtain,
if some more people want to call it out, please do. But yeah, we want to make sure we have people using their light curtains as well. And if you let's say you don't have any, then just go ahead and follow me, because I'll be dispelling, so I'm not going to be reflecting. got you with that shell. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and run some ready checks. And while we're at it, I just wanna thank you all for coming today and, trusting Barry and myself with your free time. That means a lot.
Yes, thank you very much.
Win or lose, I hope this was at least fun. I hope you had a good time. As this is the last boss, we want to kind of pump out all the damage we can to the final stretch, so we're going to give it all we got. Okay, so we got a Charlie, Delta, Alpha, Bravo, and Foxtrot and Echo is what we're waiting on. Okay, cool. Okay, Foxtrot ready. Just stand by for Echo.
As a reminder, Aldous should be the only one with their tank stance on. Everyone else have their tank stance off.
Yes, thank you, Barry. Alright, and Echo is ready as well. Alright, let's go ahead and pop food at this time, please. And then I'm going to go ahead and give us a 30-second countdown.
Oh, hold on. Pokeball.
Oh, is there a Pokeball?
Oh.
Okay. Are we good? Yeah, let's double check on that. No rush. We got time.
No, there is a Pokeball. We're waiting. Ashworth Jake.
Okay. Let's just get some confirmation that Ash is here.
Yep, seen him move.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead again. Sorry.
All right. Yeah, let's do another one. Oh, yeah, I think they've been having issues, so...
Yeah, I think that's the person that we had to switch with C, unfortunately. Alright, go.
Alright, let's go for it. And Aldous, you can come back with us. Yeah, the Queen doesn't cleave or anything. Alright, Ether Shield, Addle Reprisal, Feint, Raid Wide. Alright, now we're going to start off with Murder Chess. Top row and middle row will be unsafe. Alright, we are going north. Okay, just stack right on the plus here. Exactly where I'm at. Right where I'm at, please. Right where I'm at. And we can just stay here. Stay on this square, we'll still be safe. Alright, now we're going to have Cleansing Slash #1 coming up. Aldous, go ahead and pop your invuln. And you're going to take 2 hits. Okay, that's 1. And that's 2. Go ahead and provoke Barry. And now Barry is going to be tanking. Aether Shield, Raid Wide, Addle Reprisal Feint. Alright, now we're going to get our first set of Super Chess. Alright, so we're heading up north. Okay, back is not safe. Wall is safe. 5s on 4, 6s to the left of 4, and 7s on 2. 5s on 4, 6s to the left of 4, and 7s on 2. Stand by for the guards to move. Then afterwards, we'll be marching up the 4 column. Alright, move up now. Move up the 4 column now. If you have a red gash over your character, backtrack to remove it. Alright, at this point, move to that shiny spot where everybody else is going. Even if it kills you, move to the shiny spot where everyone's going. Alright, at this point, please go ahead and pop your 2 minutes. And this is going to be Ether Shield, Battle Reprisal, Feint, Raid Wide. Notice the Queen's Sovereignty gauge, so Reflectors and Dispellers. Please get ready to activate Brain, you're going to be doing some stuff. Alright, pop your light curtains now, please, or use Reflect now. If you are not reflecting, you can stack with me right over here. Okay, let's go inside this shell over here. Inside the shell, plus marker is safe. Okay, next up, we're going to be seeing Relentless Play number 1. Note the gunner between 3 and 4 in the northwest. If you are tethered, you're going to be going to green swirly wind. Tethers to wind, non-tethers to lightning. Okay, we are going north. Remember, tethers to wind, non-tethers to lightning. And then to a wall.
I have Doom.
Okay.
I got it. It's fine.
I'm coming back up. I'll grab 3.
Okay. Just go ahead, Val, and do your thing.
I got it.
Okay, Relentless Play number 2. Let's stack up in the middle, please. Yeah, I had that one shot arise for you, Lorian. That was smooth.
I appreciate it.
Alright. Knight from C. Okay. Yep. Go right here with the plus, please. Right here with the plus. Okay, go ahead, pop sprint. Untethered soldiers at B and 3. Okay. Yep. Right over here on 4, please. Right over here on 4. Okay, Ether Shield, Battle Reprisal, Feint, Raid Wide. The Queen's going to be going away soon, so hold off on heavy bursts. We're going to get our second super chest here. Okay, we're going south. All is unsafe. And back is safe. So, I'm gonna do 5s on Delta, 6s left of Delta, and 7s on left of 6s. 5s on Delta, 6s left of Delta, and 7s on left of 6s. We're gonna be marching up the Delta column now. If you have a red gash over your character, backtrack to remove it. Alright, now go into the shiny spot up center north, where everyone else is, even if it kills you. Healers, please take a note of your LB gauge. It's not quite there yet, so please wait and make sure you have LB 3 before you use it. Alright, that's Cleansing Slash number 3 coming out. Remember, wait till it's LB 3. Alright, everyone stack up with the plus, please. Stack up with the plus. Everybody stack up with me, please. Stack up with me. We're baiting the knight here for Relentless Play number 3. Then we're gonna get that like yellow-looking French fry thing where there's a safe quarter. Go ahead and pop your 2 minutes as well. Okay, we're going behind the knight, slightly behind the knight in its hitbox. Behind the knight. And And then dodge these normal mode turrets. And reflectors and dispellers. Let's get ready to get rid of these turrets. Reflect the orbs and dispel the buffs. Reflect the orbs and dispel the buffs. Alright, go into a shell, go into a shell, go into any shell will do. Any shell will do. Ether Shield, Ether Shield, Add Reprisal Feint, raid wide. Then use LB3 if you still haven't done so yet. And let's get rid of the boss. Very good job, everybody.
Good job, everyone.
Make sure you have 4 open slots in your inventory before opening that treasure chest. And then let's try to get everybody back up.
I took a screenshot.
Our new friends are enjoying their cutscene. They have completed Delibrum Regine Savage.
And congrats on
Can't
all
rest
your
them
new
yet.
puppies.
Yeah, we gotta wait for them to get their cutscene done first. But no rush. We are good on time.
Watermelon, can you stop raising for a second? Okay, never mind. I thought you were raising someone with a cutscene. Because they're not gonna get rezzed if they're watching it.
I got Madoli.
Just get your chest first, Blueberry.
You know how much I care about the chest.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking.
Uh-huh.
So
Madoli.
make sure you grabbed your personal sword.
I grabbed the chest.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not as worried about the res protocol for now that we're done. But just when we've still got bosses, we all good. All right, now let's, those of you who want to stick around, let's go over to the tree and get get some pictures taken. Gotta celebrate this victory.
Lala's in front, please.
Oh, I love Lala's. Oh, sorry.
How come I haven't seen Swell Azumi on a run in a while then?
I know. Small Zumi, she is taking a nap. Understand, she is very small. Yeah, I need to bring Small Zumi around. I don't have all her haste stuff yet.
Go for it, do all your G.
Lala Mahia soon? Oh my god. Oh, I'm looking forward to Lala Mahia. I was about to call you Laha. Jeez. What the hell?
And there's one other fun thing we like to do. So, if you'd like to join, please come to Ada in the Domin Enclave. If you're new, just stay by the Aetheryte. If you're not new and you know where to go, just go there. We're gonna meet at the Adamantoise Domin Enclave Aetheryte. Okay. And for the ones that are leaving, thank you all for coming to our run. Hope you had fun. Otherwise, please come to Ada, main Aetheryte in Domin Enclave. I can walk them, Izumi.
Oh, you want to walk them? Okay.
Yeah, I'll walk them. Your puppy will be in your achievements. It is not a drop. Check your achievements, and you can grab your, I think it's a horn. Adamantoids. So I'm there. Very interesting. By the main Aetheryte. I'm just glad you're okay, Mahia. So pop your puppy. I'm gonna wait for everyone to show up a little bit. It's a little fun thing we like to do. To congratulate on you on getting your puppy. Alright, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna RP walk over here. So please come with me. Come with me. You're good, Watermelon.
All right, here they come. Yeah, let's go ahead and give them a nice jump of approval here, celebration. To Atlas Nameli, Adoli Demuria, Sari Astrin, and Sarun. Thank you so much for coming, joining us. A lot of fun.
Congrats on your puppy. Dogpile!
Yeah, and we're just gonna jump in the middle here. You know, I'm a big DRS fan, but you know I can't do it by myself, and I try to bring Dragberry along when I can. Although he secretly loves this content, but he won't say so.
Mm.
Yep, yeah, you do, yeah, you do. And so,
but no, thank you all for coming.
Thank
Thank you for joining our run.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job today. Thank you guys for hosting.
Thank you.
Good calls. Good calls.
Thank you all for the hard Gary.
It's okay. It's okay. So for the folks who are dead for the most part today, like if that happened to be you, that's okay. All right, no big deal. It's like especially if it's your first time in, like that's
That was a lot.
sometimes it's like that. Yeah.
As I said, TA, like if you die, it's perfectly fine. Just like if anything, you can use that to see